Hey Demand Force, welcome back to Tribe. So today we have Alicia Fonseca. She is one of the managers that won the contest that you all voted for. So she is a sales dev manager in the Nest, and she's going to be talking about how to close on a second call when you call back after the demo. I think anyone in any vertical can relate to this. For me, when I was in health, I demoed a lot of office managers. So there was always a second call to either talk to them and close the deal or to talk to their boss and close the deal. And you just want to get some kind of yes or no affirmed action on the end of the person you demoed to move the deal along. In services, sometimes you're going to demo a husband, talk to the wife, or a partner in a shop. So what we can do is watch the video and you'll get some tips on how to move the deal along and get a piece of action on their end. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Alicia Fonseca. I am the Sales Development Manager here at Demand Force. I've been here for about 3 years, previously an auto LDR, an optometry AE, and a general medicine account executive as well. Today we're going to be talking about the simple follow-up close. The simple follow-up close is designed to go after any completed opportunity in the past and re-engage those prospects to get them to sign up. So a lot of times in the past, you're gonna have completed demos where everything went well. You had a fantastic demo, you had a follow-up. However, whatever happened, things didn't take place, such as a close, someone no-showed you, they haven't spoken to the wife yet, etc. So we're going to teach you today how to re-engage these prospects to close them. There are 5 simple stages to follow in order to re-engage a prospect to close. The first stage is simply addressing the call. So that would be, hello, Dr. Smith. It's been a while since we last spoke. I've been thinking a lot about our conversation in regards to recall, maintenance reminders, no-shows, online reputation, whatever that may be. You just need to bring that to the prospect's attention again. Stage 2 will require you to have the prospect tell you why they want Demand Force. So that conversation can go something along the lines of, I feel I have a good idea of what you want Demand Force for, but before I make any assumptions, do you see Demand Force helping your practice, shop, salon specifically? Then you have the client express to you all of the reasons in which they see Demand Force helping their specific business, and you have them exhaust that by asking simple questions such as why and how. In stage 3, you can acknowledge the client once they confess to you all of the reasons in which they want Demand Force for their business by saying something like, great. When we finished up last time, it sounded like you're ready to go. You simply had to. So now is the time to address the wife they had to talk to, the other decision maker, the doctor, cancel competitive software, etc. So before you're going to address any of those concerns, the wife, the doctor, the DM, you're going to want to flush out any new concerns that have come out. So before jumping into that, though, everyone thinks of 1 or 2 questions. What hesitations/concerns, if any, do you have? Or you're now going to have to isolate and handle each of these concerns. Many of these concerns will be minor. All major concerns should have been addressed in the demo. The concerns you're going to see in this closing call, or these types of closing calls, will be things such as, I'm not sure we have enough email. How long does it take to get started? How long does it take my staff to get trained? These are minor concerns that you can now handle and walk the client through them. So some of the things you're going to want to say in order to make them feel comfortable with moving forward is using language and dialogue such as, my clients were initially concerned with that very same thing, or my clients that have registered overcame this concern because of their strong desire to solve for recall. Or perhaps you want to say something along the lines of, under the same circumstances, criteria, clients have seen incredible success. You want to be very, very matter of fact and very assumptive that the best move is to move forward, which brings us to stage 5. The last stage is going to be stage 5. So once you flush out and address all of the minor concerns that may get in the way of getting this process moving forward, you're now going to want to ask the main question, which was, have you spoken to the wife? Have you spoken to the doctor? Have you spoken to the DM? Have you canceled any other software, newspaper ads, etc.? Typically at this point, the answer is always no. So this is the trouble we run into when we have these follow-up closes, we have a fantastic demo, and we feel like we're losing control. The way you're going to regain control here is you basically gave them the benefit of the doubt, right? You said, we're going to set up this time, you're going to talk to the wife, and we're going to get things moving forward. Unfortunately, that didn't take place. So the way you're going to take control is you're going to want to remind them everything that was discussed in stage 2. All of the reasons as to why they want to do demand force. Using language like, let's not forget why we met in the first place. Let's not forget what you want demand force to solve for. Once you preface this conversation with that type of language, you can then limit their options. So you can say something like, let's go ahead and walk through next steps so we can finally solve for these problems. We have a couple of options. Okay, and you're going to name a couple of options. The options could be things such as, let's go ahead and set up a demo within the next 24, 48 hours. We could potentially set up a really quick call where I can address any of the wife's DM's concerns. Another option is to proceed on the same path that you already initiated, which is to get a yay or a nay from another decision maker. The purpose of this call is to get a commit from the prospect for next steps. So remember, this client needs your help. Do not forget for a second that they received your cold call, thought it was important enough to dedicate 45 minutes to listen to you, and then continue to take your call time and time again. You have an opportunity to help this practice, shop, salon, so take it. So in conclusion, we want to make sure that you have less lost opportunity, you have more new opportunity, and as opposed to being a presenter, you're now a consultant concerned of the prospect's future if they choose not to do demand force. And last but not least, you'll be able to rid yourself of an inflated pipeline. So that means getting rid of an opportunity that is not serious about fixing their business and focusing your attention on those that are.